gotta get it, cause I gotta get it. What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so we are talking about the owner of Amazon, Cousin Jassy. What to do, Cousin Jassy? He is talking about working from home. So if you didn't see part one, if you didn't see the last one I did, it's at the same event, but this was another topic that he touched on. And if you didn't see that video, go check it out. It's about him talking about the raises with Amazon. But on this video, we're talking about how he's speaking on working from home with Amazon. Those two things hit home for me because I, brother, would love a raise. And then I work from home with Amazon. So I jumped into my screen to see what he was talking about. So first thing, I kind of forgot working from home was a big topic, but it is. When you think of all the companies, they've been having this tug of war thing going on, trying to get workers back in the office. Workers is like, hold on, we want to stay from home. Why are we going back home now when we've been doing this at home? It's way more convenient. It helps us this. It's the gang of benefits for them, but I don't think it's too many benefits for the company. So it's been a back and forth with all these different companies, Google, Apple, and even some of their employees are having a lot of pushback on it because they just got told they got to be in the office. I think it was 3 times a week now. So I definitely wanted to hear about this. I was like, oh, snaps. I wonder if this is the call. If he's calling everybody back home. All right, y'all, it's back to the jungle. It's back to the buildings. Come one, come all. But it wasn't. So this is big. And why is this big? Because there's a lot of people that work from home with Amazon. And there's also a lot of people that work from home that if they weren't working from home, they would have been crushed when it came to the inflation, when it came to gas and all that other stuff. I'm one of them. Literally, by working from home, that helped me dodge a bullet. I would have got hit just as hard as everybody else, probably even harder because I live further, if they would have called us back into the office and we had to go through those high gas prices driving into the office every day. But when it comes to their defense, I mean, that's what we signed up for. We signed up to work there. We didn't sign up to work from home. So I totally get it. But that's also why I'm grateful as well. Each month that goes by and I don't get a newsletter talking about, all right, y'all, it's time to come back. I'm grateful for that. But I think when that time comes, that will cause some people probably not to come back. Especially because with pay not going up, with inflation going up, we're automatically going to lose money if we go back to the office due to gas. Boom. Especially somebody like me who lives 45 minutes away from work and don't let there be traffic, all that stop and go traffic. It does make a big difference. But I'm not complaining about it. I know what I signed up for, but that's just one of those things where it is what it is. All right, so let's get into this press release. We're going to actually read his words and I'm going to talk about, because you know how they be playing with them words. I think they playing with some of these words and we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. I just said that. Anyway, let's go. All right, so as usual, these will be linked in the description. So when he's talking about working from home, this is the same event where he was talking about the hiring process. So he says the company doesn't plan to order corporate employees to return to the office. We don't have a plan to require people to come back. I was like, okay, cool, bad. That's what I'm talking about, Cousin Jassy. I feel you. I see you with the family reunion. But then as you continue to read on, the very next thing he says is, we don't right now. But we're going to proceed adaptively as we learn. That's like this. When I read that, I just see this. I see somebody just dancing around. That can mean anything. That's honestly what that gives room for anything. That's how I see that. It's like he made the statement, which was a stamp, a closed door, but then he made another statement that questioned the closed door, kind of unlocked it. And then he left the door, but kind of left it open and said, hey, this may go any type of way. So when he says we don't plan to right now, do I think there's going to come a time when everybody's going to get called back to the office? Yes, I do. And my prediction on that would be, I hope not, because that'd be kind of early, but I could see it happening the beginning of first quarter, but more so the end of first quarter of next year. I can definitely see that's my kind of time frame, what I've been timing it, when they'll make that call back. Why do I say that? Just because I think that's going to be a rough time just in the workforce in general. And I definitely believe that these corporations will have the power back in their hand. They will have the leverage. I'll say it like that. They'll have the leverage back on their side when it comes to the workforce, when it comes to jobs. Remember, as I was saying in the last video, the people kind of had the leverage, but with a lot of cutback, a lot of layoffs, I do believe companies will have that leverage again right around that time. So on top of that, if they still need to cut headcount and there's a gang of people working at home, all right, we know everybody don't want to come in. Why don't we just tell everybody to come back to the office? And that may cut the headcount right there. So that's just kind of what I was thinking about, and I was already trying to make plans around that time just in case. That's why I was on Job Finder, which we're going to do a video on. But until then, all right. So he says, Amazon tech workers were told to work from home early 2020. That's when all this started. Like, how did people even start working from home? It was back in 2020. We all know what happened. I'm not going to say the name because I think they got keywords that trigger stuff and start suppressing videos. We can't have it over here on the SB channel. So some might say, well, that thing's over. Why are people still even tripping off working from home? And a lot of people are saying because, well, why go back? Because is it over? I mean, that's a good question. Hold on. Where did that go? I mean, I haven't heard a news story, coverage on that thing. I mean, did I miss something? I've been working, my brother been working, so maybe I missed it. But I don't think so, because when they was throwing them news headlines every week, I didn't even watch TV like that, and I would be seeing it everywhere. What happened? Did a cure come out, or did I miss something? Is it gone or not? I don't know. But then I would argue that, okay, they got the whole new, what's that thing called? Gorilla scratcher. They got the monkeypox. You feel me? Like, who wants that? You feel me? I don't want that. So why not keep a part of the population tucked away at home? If all these where did this stuff come from? Let me stop. That'll go left. Oh, that's my right. That'll go left real quick. But if we can keep certain people tucked away in their homes, that can help make it less populated in the workplace when you're there 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 11 hours a day. Why not do that? I look at that as well. Okay, if I got to drive in snaps, I bet I'm going to have to do it. I will start looking for somewhere else, but I'm going to do it for the meantime. But I'm not going to lie. I'm in the office and people coughing and then people walking by and they scratch. It's like, yo, now you got to worry about people scratching. You can't even have an itch now. You got an itch now, people going to look at you crazy. Well, at least I will. It'd be dead quiet and all you hear is people be like, you got that monkey? So also some other reasons that I think that they're, of course, going to bring people back in the office is because all the other big companies are pushing that. It's like a movement. It's really like being promoted to get back to the office. It was like a whole thing. Like the president was talking about it, really being pushed by the media. So with everybody wanting it to happen, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, and probably sooner than later. Hopefully not, though. So beside the public push of it, I also think it's due to something that was said on here. They said Amazon will leave it up to its individual managers to decide how often workers will be required to work in the office, which marked a sharp reversal from its earlier goal of returning to an office-centric culture. I think that they do not want the work culture to be changed. Like I said in my pros and cons from working from home, I don't have a work culture when I work from home. I have my culture when I work from home. I have like brand new home walkthroughs being played, and I have things that shape my culture in when I work from home. So yes, I think the work culture when you work from home is removed, and they don't want that. Just being honest. I think they definitely want you in office to keep that work culture around you, where you look to the side and you see think big. When you look to the side, you say, insist on the higher standard, where no matter where you look, you're reminded of Amazon. You're reminded of your job. You're reminded of the task at hand. Okay, how can I make this project better? How can I help? Boom, boom, boom. All the things that you are reminded and pushed to do to benefit and push the company. But when I'm at home, I'm not thinking about how, okay, let me think of a project, or let me think. No, I'm doing the work, but I'm reminded of all my vision board over there and over there and over here and over here, and all the things, the goals that I have. So I think that's a thing as well. Maybe that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but overall, I'm glad that as of right now, we still have the opportunity to work from home. If you're out there looking for a job, I would probably look for a work from home job. Those jobs seem pretty dope, and you can save money. You're saving money by not using up gas. You're not putting mileage and wear and tear on your car. You save money because now you can eat food from the house. Like, it's countless of benefits working from home as an employee. Now, as for the company, I think it depends on the company that you work for. So how long will I continue to work from home? I don't know. I think I'll continue to work from home as long as they allow it to work from home. I'm not going to lie to y'all. If they like, yo, the next 2 years, we still working from home, bet, you feel me? I think I'm still going to be at Amazon working from home. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Then switch the clothes onto the vest to go hop in my Amazon van to deliver. Because literally, that's why I think this is a big deal as well. Working from home is an experience because this is something that most have not ever done in their work life period. So I think that's why a lot of people don't want to let that go. But we're going to see how this plays out. Anyways, man, it's your boy SB. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell, dropping a whole lot of videos, and you may not be notified if you don't hit the notification bell. Yes, I'm also an artist. This is my song that's about to come on. It's called Whoa, off my latest project called Motivated, which is also in the description area. Go stream it. It's nothing but some motivational music, positive music. It's all clean. You ain't got to worry about nobody getting gunned down in the music. You ain't got to worry about nobody getting robbed in the music. None of the crazy stuff. Just trying to change the narrative. You feel me? We got a million songs out there talking about a crime and how they gonna do this to that person, this to that person. All right, cool. I'll have a CD where we can switch it up to kind of inspire people to do something else. Anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all next video. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.